Welcome back to Sherlock Holmes Chapter One. We're gonna continue with Mother's Love again. Last episode we got certified as a consultant. Well, this time we are going to find the manor. Get somewhere over here, but we need to pin shattered memory. Yes, a PlayStation. Alright, we need to go, I think it's somewhere here? No. Yeah, we want to go there. Alright, so it's that way. Ooh, lovely day. Lovely day. This is kinda cool. UK? We're in the UK? Confused. Like I live in the UK. You'd think I'd know, but I don't. Doesn't really... I don't know. So... go this way? Basilica of St. Francis. A bandit lair? Yeah, but I'm gonna do the main story. It might be this way. Oh, this place is pretty. Oh, look at that. I think they did quite well with the graphics and stuff. Just gonna take a shortcut here. Going this way. Donwood Manor. Is this it? Yeah. Here we
Hey,
are.
Sherry, there's post here, and it seems as if the letter was delivered recently.
Sherlock. Oh, my brother Mycroft's letter. I hope this letter does not reach you, for it would mean you have committed to your absurd fight of fancy. The past is the past. To expend any more time and energy retreating one's steps is at best childish indulgence, and at worst, pathological weakness? One presumes by now you have visited your mother's final resting place. I trust this has satisfied your impetuous impulses. It is time to turn your back on what was and help to shape what could be. The nation needs you, Mycroft.
After reading that, I am even less eager to return home than before. Let's investigate our manor.
That's the Mycroft I know. Predictable.
Oh, this place looks epic.
There she is. Our old manor. It's smaller than I remember.
You were a couple of feet shorter back then, Sherry. Or maybe it's bigger on the inside.
Ew.
Look at the ash all over the door. I don't recall hearing of a fire.
We don't have to stay here. You can afford another night or two at the hotel.
It's stuck.
Oh well, let's just head back. They probably haven't even stripped our room yet.
Come on. Must be locked.
Move aside. Let me have a go. Seems fine to me, Sherry.
This barrier.
Perhaps it's mental, not physical.
Or perhaps the rest of us are simply constrained by reality, John. I wonder if there's a key secreted somewhere in the garden.
Take a look around, Sherlock. I'm sure you'll discover something.
Wow. Let me have a go. Yeah, but you don't exist. What's this?
I did not expect these to still be here. It was enjoyable to practice using real handcuffs to make an arrest.
Hey, that's Wooden Joe. He was always the best at playing criminals.
Oh, a bag.
And this must be the reason our suspect was apprehended. Wood and glass, oh, very precious.
What else is there? Ooh, sword?
An irreplaceable tool for catching a thief. Funny, Wooden Joe reminds me of the trouble we once got in with the police. Do you remember, John?
Somewhat. Maybe we can recall more details.
Okay, so now we have a case, remembering my past, so let's pin that. And then we look for... Oh!
The policeman brought us both home, John. That's why he was here.
I'm pretty sure he brought something else with him too. Do you remember what it was?
Metallic, shiny...
I bet it was our reward.
No, we were not so lucky. It was a set of lockpicks that we had used to sneak into someone's house. That's why we were arrested.
Did someone come out to investigate all the commotion?
What is this?
It was Mycroft. He smoothed things over and convinced the policeman not to press charges. The officer left and never returned. But we had to endure a serious talking to from my brother.
Okay, Mycroft isn't happy.
Mycroft wasn't happy about the fact that we were arrested. It felt like he lectured us for hours.
Did we give him something afterwards, Sherry?
Oh, yes. Yes, now I remember. It was a letter. That's why we snuck into the house. Mycroft asked us to. He wasn't angry we stole, but that we got caught.
Oh, that's right. It must have been only a couple of months after we moved to Cordona. Ugh, the good old days. Whoa.
How very odd. It appears that memory stood between me and the manor. It's as if my mind palace had seeped into the real world. This deserves further investigation. Perhaps there's more to discover inside.
As long as there is a comfortable place to put my feet up, I'll be happy. Maybe a chaise longue.
Aha! In we go.
I'm surprised nobody really looks at him when he talks to himself.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
Mycroft's umbrella. The only outgoing thing in his wardrobe.
What else is here? An umbrella?
One of the first things I saw when entering this house as a child. It's like deja vu.
Do I have any case that I'm to pen? No. Pen? Ah! Wrong button. Can't see my keyboard really well. I'll just pen this. Auction notification. We have been instructed that a public auction will take place on the 20th. All lots have been selected from the finest pieces prepared by house. Okay.
And I was wondering why it's so empty in here.
There may be a small chance that some of our property could be found among local traders' wares. It is worth a look, wouldn't you say? Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it?
Another memory incoming, Sherry.
Strange. I struggle to recall anything about the day we moved in. The only detail I'm sure of is that it was raining early that morning.
Okay, now we pen this one. Now we can actually...
Our mother brought a slew of belongings with her. She refused to leave a single thing in London. Mycroft had to spend the whole day dealing with it. There was always a hat on our stand, but I'm sure it did not belong to Mycroft.
Wheelchair?
This trip was a challenge for our mother. I try to help her.
Do you feel it? Is it the air shimmering, or is it my imagination?
I think it's your imagination. Okay, so now we are... wherever this guy is. And then our mother's... I think. No, it didn't belong to Mycroft. It wasn't the kids either, I don't think. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be this one. And then it was trying to help her? Let's see if this works.
Your neighbors will be told that Mrs. Holmes is suffering from tuberculosis. It is common to move closer to the sea in such cases.
Thank you, Dr. Richter. No, Sherlock, step away from her. Upstairs, go to your room.
Lean on me, Mother. Take your time.
Actually, I never heard her coughing. I remember now.
Well, that worked. Arriving at Cordona, we arrived early. Mother was weak and unsteady, so he tried to help her. To our room. Oh, the doctor. Okay.
Oh, I feel dizzy. It's stuffy in here, isn't it?
John, are you all right?
I'll be okay in a minute. How about we find our room in the meantime?
Uh-oh.
Let's do it, Sherlock.
He almost disappeared there. Interesting. Alright. So we're gonna go upstairs, I think? I think this door unlocked.
Look at this. It's like traveling 10 years into the past with a single step. Oddly satisfying. Cannot believe all my toys are still here.
Hey, they were not just yours. They were half mine too.
What is this?
An artifact from Palau carved out of bone and claimed to be 300 years old. My mother proved it was a fake. My very favourite plaything. It was the perfect pirate treasure.
Yeah, what are you like a French girl? I mean, what? Let's see.
The
what's
first
this?
chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity.
This?
Look at this, John. Remember how desperately I wanted to learn the violin? I never had a proper opportunity.
Such a shame. I always hated the rule about being silent in this place.
We weren't allowed to... We weren't even supposed to be here?
The only fiction book on my table. I can still hear my mother reading it to me. Interesting. What's that over there?
It's a key.
This doorknob has a cross-shaped end. Too intricate to be merely a handle.
You know what? That definitely looks like a key. Let's poke around and see if we can find any secrets.
What else? Innocent? Innocent at all? Hmm. Right there.
So many pleasant evenings were spent here with the Encyclopedia Americana.
Okay, so we got everything from the desk. What's
A magnificent tool made for a spurious purpose, staring into the sky. I've definitely found a better use for it.
You mean for coal dust from Miner's End,
Oh.
sandy dirt
I
from the
messed up
old
that one.
city? We scoured the island top to bottom for these soil samples.
Need to repeat this one day, but with bullets. Oh, these must be the notes of my earliest observations. We wanted to locate a particular dog we'd spotted, and we met it, didn't we?
Cool. So now we're gonna, I think, look around, I guess.
I think our family portrait used to hang here.
I wonder where it went. What's this room? Nothing? Okay, so I think we go further in, right? Oh, of course he's here. Desk.
This book, where I kept my collection of coins, it used to be bigger.
I mean, they probably yanked all the coins, right? Little brother, you claimed you were bored and wanted to play a game. Well, I've created one that should hold your attention, as well as teach you a thing or two about the world. I borrowed some of your precious coin collection and have hidden each one in a discreet place around the island. Oh. If you're able to retrieve them all, come and tell me what you have learned. I am eager to see how fast you can solve my little puzzles.
Oh, no. We won't let this stand, right, Sherry? I want to find my coins.
It's going to be difficult. The sands of time, you know? Some things may have changed, but you're right. We can't let Mycroft win.
Coin collection. Okay, but I want to finish this. Oh, it was all on this desk.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it. Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
They're near. Oh. There's a door there too.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
But I don't know how to unlock it. Maybe the keys for here? No? Well. I think we go back to his room. And is that his room? Ooh.
One of John's first pictures. I think this was supposed to be Mycroft. He really has improved his skills since then. This brings back memories. We used this old diary to keep track of our adventures. I think it was my father's. John, do you think we can visit some of the places mentioned in the diary for old time's sake?
Why not? Nothing like a stroll down memory lane. Note down the places you'd like to visit, and I'll add what I remember of them.
Okay, so gotta keep remembering to pin stuff, because if you don't, then That's right. And we didn't handle. Okay.
Perfect match.
A pipe!
Still has a faint odour of tobacco, one of the few things on this island that smell like home. Made of cherry wood, father's favourite.
The pipe of Sherlock Holmes. Oh, it was his dad's. And then what's the newspaper?
A small
Murder?
archive of crime clippings. Maybe I should pick up this habit again.
I knew you'd find it in no time.
Found it. Hey, but it's 2802, so we can edit that.
Oh, it reminds me of our neighbour. He had the same balloon in his yard, only bigger. Do you remember?
Yes, we visited him several times while living here.
Okay. So now we go to Mind Palace and friendly neighbor with a family friend.
Wasn't that neighbour missing a finger?
That does sound vaguely familiar. Wasn't his name, Theodore? Theodore Gilden, perhaps?
It's the perfect time to investigate.
It is. So we pretty much searched the manor. I believe the yeah. So that's where the balloon is. That's where we gotta go, basically. So we're gonna go around.
That wretch Goliath would murder us all. Mark my words.
Gilden's yard. Why would he murder them all? Oh. What the hell happened here? Gilded cage. Pen. Okay. And now I can... maybe? No?
Oof, a contortionist you were not. A kneecap reduced to splinters. A missing pinky, middle-aged. It's none other than Theodore Gilden.
That is odd that he's dead.
Disjointed vertebrae. Difficult to say if it was a way to start or finish him off.
What else can we... oh. Right there, maybe? What? There we go.
A belt from a dressing gown. Curious.
Oh boy, Sherlock. Another death means another question.
And we shall answer the question. It's far too interesting to give it up to the police.
Who? I mean, it speaks for itself. I do apologize if I'm being a bit quiet.
A strong pull broke this leash.
Is it a dog?
Poke the elephant with this? Really? People are hopeless.
Is that what he did? He poked an elephant. I mean, you fucking deserve what you got done.
A pool of blood and saliva, possibly as a result of impact.
Sherlock, take a picture of the footprint. It's valuable evidence.
Okay, wait, no. Press E to activate your camera. Frame and the viewfinder will turn white when you're aiming correctly.
This photograph can help us find the old article about the elephants. The front page was fascinating. It was hard to believe as a child.
True. We may need it in our investigation.
Oh well. He got trumped over by an elephant. That's horrible. But I guess this is the beginning of the next case. I think we're gonna stop here for this episode. And I shall see you in the next one.